All right, Hardianas.
We are joined by an international guest today, somebody that I met a long time ago, which we will hear about, who's doing big things. It is Neemanaz.
Oh, I thought it was Gary V. Oh,
Oh.
no.
So Neema's
I'm
joined us
everybody. I'm everybody.
via Zoom. What do we discuss with you today, bro?
We discussed a bunch of things: Gary Vee, David Goggins, self-help, comedy, girls, nudes, girls, blogs,
we nailed everything in a quick 35-minute podcast. So today,
yeah, we
we're
did.
ready for a run. So cheers for joining us all the way from Toronto, man.
That's it.
And let's get hard.
Let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host,
Daniel Jelby.
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
Something that fucking spun me out was I'm sitting there watching The Boys, first episode, I think, of season 2. And then I hear, I think you're speaking Persian. Was it
Arabic?
Persian?
It was Arabic.
It was Arabic.
Yeah.
And then you get.
I'm not even
cut in
Arab. I
half.
don't even speak Arabic. Yeah.
What, you don't even speak Arabic.
I just looked the parts. So like, here you go. Speak Arabic. I'm like, all right, okay, no problem.
Did you have to learn some lines? Literally just.
I actually did. I actually got help from this girl who is like a specific Syrian dialect
Wow.
that helped me go through the lines.
Wow.
And I practiced it. And like I'm good at, like, my strength is like phonetically observing people's like language and tone and cadence and rhythm and shit in their speech. And so I was like, yeah, this is like, you know, it's easy for me. I just have to practice it. And so
you pick up accents, piece of piss, and little nuances. But I had a Syrian help me with some lines, but that was a little bit different. So.
I want that one next time. I want that one.
I've seen you are good at taking on those little nuances, and I've noticed that with your impressions. And it's like every single fucking week, I see you adding a new one every week.
Trying, yeah. I've been trying to do more Australian ones actually, but like I know, like, obviously, like Aussies are like so particular. Like, no, mate, that's not a fucking accent. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, man. Like, I'm just trying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's pretty good,
I know
man.
there's different dialects in different cities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got more of like a Sydney accent. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to do more like a big city vibe accent. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have more like a Perth, right? It's like different. So I get it. But like, I mean, like, it's just like with practice, it's like you just get better at everything.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That was it. You got a little bit of Kiwi Sydney there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Kiwi. Yeah, Kiwis. Yeah.
Fucking Kiwi accent, my bro. But in
Yeah,
Perth, we
brew.
just do hey at the end of everything. It's always a question. Like,
Yeah, you guys say hey a
it's
lot. Yeah.
hot, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
very
hot as. It's hot as.
Hot as.
hot as a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go down to Scarborough Beach at Arvo, you know, Arvo.
Yeah. So that's we were talking before we started. Me and Neema met at Scarborough. I was doing Oceans there, and it was not a good comedy place.
Is that the shark?
Shark Pit?
Yeah.
It was a war zone, bro. Auschwitz in there, bro. It was bad.
But with the boys, so you got on there, and I'm pretty sure. Did you get like cut in half or just stabbed from behind?
Oh yeah. No, so I got stabbed from behind.
Yeah.
And originally they had to create a fake stomach for me, and with ripped intestines.
Yeah.
But I was so big that the stomach, the fake stomach, couldn't fit around my real stomach. So when they shot the scene, like when I get stabbed, they're supposed to spray blood everywhere.
Yeah.
But they obviously didn't do that because apparently it just like didn't look good.
Yeah.
Because it was like so unbelievable. You know what I mean? That I was getting stabbed in the stomach. So
I'll tell you, man, just sitting in my bedroom in Perth going, I fucking swear that's Neema, bro. It was one of the biggest trip outs of all time.
So random, right? Yeah. And fun fact, that was actually the first audition I ever did for acting. For that role.
How do you audition?
Yeah, and then
stabbed in the stomach.
Bro, I don't know. I was desperate, bro. I'll do anything. I was like, yo,
No, but I mean,
I
like,
got
what
the
was the
agent.
audition process? Were they like, all right, pretend you've been stabbed? And you're like,
Yeah. Well, they gave me some lines in Arabic that I had to practice.
yeah.
I did that, and then at the end of it, you're supposed to like die. You're supposed to like fall on your knees. I was like, oh, and I just like I just want in the room that's like me and like two guys like you within like fucking like this much space, and like right in front of them. I'm like, oh,
I think I've
like,
seen
all right,
that on
man, we've seen
OnlyFans.
enough, man. You can take the role, take the role. Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's awesome, man. Like, was that
Yeah, it's good.
is that thanks to the stuff you've been building online, or did you get an agent that booked it for you, or they just saw you?
No, yeah. So I got lucky. So I used to work at our stadium in Toronto, which like they have like NHL games and NBA games. I worked for the Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are a hockey team.
Yeah.
I was in the blue crew, the hype crew. I would go in the audience and hype people up, dance and shit. I was in the jumbotron.
Yeah.
And one of the girls I used to work with there, she became an agent for acting. And and at the same time, I was like, "Yo, I'm looking for an agent." She's like, "Oh, I actually started with this agency. Do you want to be my first client?" I was like,
Wow.
"Hell yeah!"
Fuck yeah.
And then that's how it started. And then like literally within a month, yeah, she booked me a couple auditions. I booked that one. I booked the commercial. And then ever since, I'm just like, continuing
That's
to
sick.
It's all about who you know.
grow. Yeah,
A lot of those sorts of industries and who can help. you.
truly,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the fact
yeah.
that you got your first agent, first audition, first is on the boys, like of all
crazy.
so
I know, sick show, yeah,
so sick,
yeah. I met
man.
Black Noir. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was dope.
And then that sort of like, I guess, what's it called? Social media fame. Has that helped you? Like, obviously, opening for Russell Peters, was it? I think
Yeah.
I saw-
Yeah,
That's
Russ
fucking,
Peters.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
big box tick, man.
Oh man, honestly, yeah, so surreal. Like, yeah, building the audience has helped me so much over the years. Obviously, like I've been doing it even when you met me, man, Daniel. I was still doing YouTube videos at the time, but like nothing was really hitting for me at the time.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it since 2014, really. But then in 2019, early 2019, that's when it started to pick up for me. And then ever since, I've just been growing it slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? Exponential growth, and yeah, that's how all these opportunities start happening, right? Like Russell Peters, Gary Vee.
So it's
and then,
so funny that you say that. It's almost every single person, unless you've got money or you know someone, it's you've been doing it for ages, and then all of a sudden something picks up and you get that exponential kick.
Consistency, hard work, and just not giving up. Yeah.
Because that's 5
That's all it
years
is, man.
doing videos and then going, like, at least you're doing it because you enjoy it. Sort of like what we do.
Oh, yes. 100%. And like, especially as a stand-up, because I do stand-up too, like, it's even better for someone like me, because I can build the audience and then sell tickets to shows with that audience. And so that way you don't need the gatekeepers. You don't need to go through all these fucking people to just do a show. Like I can just put on my own shows.
Yeah.
So I'm great for that.
Ranchi's like man crush is Gary Vee. So for you to be able to, you know what I think is great is like, you don't have to dress up. Like I've seen you Joe Rogan one, which is good. You got the bold cap, but just doing Gary Vee, it's like, it's just mannerisms and you look nothing like Gary Vee.
I know. Yeah.
And is that somebody that you had watched? Because obviously they know who he is. Is that someone that you followed for mentorship? And how did meeting him come about? Were you just like, fuck off, this isn't actually Gary Vee in my inbox? Or
No, yeah, it was crazy, man. Because my brother and I, we started to listen to a lot of more self-help people like early 2018, and we started to like watch people like him, David Goggins, you know what I'm saying, Tom Bilyeu, and Gary Vee was our like internet dad. He was someone we looked up to a lot, and we listened to his message. And that's actually, it was funny because I use his method of like posting content, not caring about judgment of other people, you know, like quantity over quality. And that's how I built my audience, is through just listening to what his message was with content. And so like, I just watched him more and more, and I realized, oh, I can kind of do his voice. So let me just do a video.
Yeah.
I posted it, and then like, it was terrible. The first time I did it was terrible, but people were like, oh my God, it's so funny. Do more. Started doing more. And then it took 2 years pretty much before I mastered it.
Yeah.
You know, provided value. Okay. And then he started liking my videos, commenting. He followed me on every platform, DM me saying, yo, I'm rooting for you, keep going. And then like 2 months later, his team reached out saying, hey, do you want to come to VCon at his like NFT conference and like open the show as him? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
So
fuck your parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna make way more fucking content, okay? Like, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, man. Look, I remember Delby was like, yeah, I've got this mate over in Canada. He's doing some good things. He's trying to hustle. He's getting on TV shows, and we should get him on the pod. And I was like, yeah, cool, interesting. And then I think for a few months I was sharing your videos to him of the Gary V stuff, and he's like, dude,
that's
I've been
funny.
fucking telling you about.
He didn't even know.
Yeah. That's great. I love it. I appreciate that.
But yeah, I guess
It's so awesome.
I guess like it's that meta sort of thing. You're using his concept, but taking the piss out of it at the same time, and it's evolved into you meeting him, and then using it has actually progressed you and given you these opportunities anyway.
Yeah, and it's the crazy part is like whenever I posted Gary Vee videos or any impression I do of a celebrity or whatever, it's funny because people don't realize I'm actually a big fan of all these people, and I actually look up to them and I love them. I almost idolize them. But it's funny when people comment like, "Yo, man, I'm not gonna lie, like, I love Gary, but this is funny." And I'm like, "Yeah, I love him too. I'm not shitting on him. I'm just like doing an impression. Like, it's not like I hate him at all. I don't hate him at all."
Yeah.
And then there's other people. Yeah. And there's other people who are like, "Yeah," he's like, "Yeah." There's other people too. They're like, "Yo, man, like, yo, fucking hilarious, man. Yeah, fuck Gary Vee, man. I agree." I'm like, bro, no, man, no, fuck Gary. Fuck you, bro.
Mate, I love your Joey Diaz one you did, or
With
Joey and
Joe Rogan.
right? That's fucking awesome as well.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, Joey Diaz is kind of like it's not that great right now, but like like I just you gotta try it until you get better, right? It's like that's how I progress with every other one. You just gotta, you.
Oh, Jesus, go fuck your mother.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan mannerisms are good, man.
The laugh.
The laugh.
The laugh. Yeah, the laugh, the clown laugh. Yeah, that shit's so funny, man. But yeah, and then those take time too, man. Like it takes time, it takes a toll on your voice. You have to warm up and shit. Like it's like not easy, you know what I'm saying? Even the Gary Vee ones, like it's like after like a few minutes, honestly, it's harder for me to do the voice.
Imagine if Gary Vee went through puberty, you'd be fucked.
Exactly, right?
But
that's what I'm saying.
I love this. It's quite motivational watching guys like you, but the people who, and you mentioned it before, that sort of slow grind where you're getting nothing. You see Mr. Beast, it happened with like for years and years and years and nothing, and then eventually get the reward for the effort. Is it something that you go, right, I'm starting to get that success, fucking not stopping now, I'm doubling down?
100%, yeah, because I don't know, for me, I'm like, I'm either in 100% or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't drop out of school to pursue comedy like part-time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do this full-time and more. Yeah. So along the way, once you start getting traction to it, like I'm lucky enough to have like my brother as my manager. I have like a couple other people on my team now to help me like behind the scenes. And that only happened because I kept putting my shit out and trying and being consistent. And because the right people will come to you when you put out the right things into the world. And I truly believe that. Yeah. And so, yeah, man, that's all it takes. And it's like, you just have to never give up. That's all it is, man. Everyone in show business knows that. Like, you just can't give up.
So if it's comedy, then is that, and I guess maybe movies and acting, but specifically comedy seems to be a big passion of yours. Is it, getting back out internationally? Obviously, COVID really sort of hurt that in certain ways, but now we're open to traveling and all that. Is that something you're looking at doing?
And I just saw you've got a tour over in Canada and America.
Yeah. So, I just finished my Canadian tour in September, October. And then now it's extended to the US for like 9 different dates in April. And then eventually we're working on coming to the UK, Europe, and Australia actually too. Yeah. So yeah, man, it like when the pandemic hit, honestly, like a lot of people got fucked. I used it as an advantage to be like, yo, let me double down on the content because I can't do live shows. And that's where I actually blew up is during the pandemic. So I'm like, I'm grateful for the pandemic, to be honest. Like, give me more fucking pandemic, baby. Let's go. So I can build this audience.
That's sort of what happened. No, we didn't blow up like what you've blown up, but that's what happened. The pandemic forced us to go, right, we've got nothing else to do. So let's do an episode every week instead of like every couple of months. And then, yeah, we're doubling. We do two or three episodes a fortnight minimum now.
Yeah, you can do so many, man. Like it just matters. It all comes down to like how much you want it, how much you want to fucking just do shit, and like not worry about like the metrics and the algorithm, whatever. Like just fucking do it.
What was
all that comes.
What was the one that blew up for you? Like, what was the one where it started taking off? You know how you've been doing it for 5 years, and was there a specific one, or was it a cluster, or was it a Gary Vee, or was it like dancing with your mum?
Yeah, Definitely not that one, but that is a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
So it's a cluster of everything, to be honest. At first, it was like a trickle effect. Like I'm Persian, that's my background, Persian, like Iranian. And I started doing like obviously like it's one of my strongest because it's like based off my mom and my family. That one started to blow up, and like okay, what happened was I started doing this series of like this is my voice one day in whatever as a Persian guy, this is my voice one day in as a Cuban guy, and then 2 weeks, and then a month. You know what I'm saying? Like I did that for like a bunch of characters, and then each of them started to blow up one after the other because they started getting picked up on these big meme pages that reposted these videos. So it became like a trickle effect. Like one blew up and then another one blew up. And then now it's like when momentum start to come together, and that's how it started to kind of hockey stick blow up. And then the Gary Vee stuff like got really viral. And then, from there, like David Goggins, he reposted my video on his page. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like that's it. It's just like the more you do, the more like opportunity comes, the more you just put out there, and like it's a little bit of luck, man. You just need a little bit of luck, and that's it.
Fuck, man, you've gone with Gary Vee, David Goggins. If you get Rogan, I'll fucking.
Oh my god, bro, it's gonna happen. I'm calling you right now on this podcast. You know what I'm saying? The Hardy Orange podcast, Joe Rogan experience podcast guest. I'm gonna be on it in the next year. So.
I love that shit, man. That's that awesome. Manifestation stuff, and that's we talk about it. It's not magic. It's fucking putting it out there. You've got a goal, and you'll find an opportunity.
Hell yeah! And I'm gonna do the laugh too. I'm gonna do the laugh on the podcast.
I accidentally did it.
Yeah, you did it right now.
It's funny because he kind of laughs like a monkey or gorilla that he's always talking about.
Yeah, and he always does the bear sounds too.
Yeah, we were gonna do. We haven't done it. We just fucking it got on the back burner. We were gonna do during COVID. Joe Bogan.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you know what a bogan is, hey?
No, bogan is like a term for a guy in Australia, right? It's like an Australian term.
Yeah, like a redneck sort of.
Yeah, it's like a redneck Aussie.
Yeah, like a redneck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, it's not the same thing as a wog.
Nah. So wog would be what you got famous for. So like I'm Italian, I'd be a wog.
Okay, the Italian. Okay, like wop. Yeah, what we call wop.
Yeah, wop. Yeah, so wop and then wog here. So
okay.
Have you seen Sushi Mango? You might want to watch their stuff.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, I like their stuff. Yeah,
all that's like my culture.
Okay, I love it. World culture.
Oh, it is my culture. It's my Italian like all their videos are like my nonna, like
I know. Yeah. It's like, hey, what's your background, man? I'm fucking wog, mate.
No, it's I'm a fucking wog, mate.
I'm a wog cunt, you
know. Yeah. So with you, what's your preference, man? Stand up or movies, or what's the goal? Is it content, stand up, movies, acting?
Yeah, all of it, man. I love it all. I want to do it all. I kind of want to, like, Kevin Hart's kind of my inspiration in that stuff, in that field, because he does everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the funniest like comedian. I don't know. There's funnier people out there, but but no one else is doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's an actor, he's a producer, director, comedian, stand-up comedian, whatever. Like. Yeah. I want to do that. I want to continue doing content, building an audience, doing my own live shows, doing my own movies. Like I kind of want to do that, like with Borat, because he has characters. Like I have characters. Like I want to do that with my characters. So man, I just want to do it all.
Always around in Perth at the moment.
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen comes to Perth quite a bit. His
really?
Yeah, his missus is from.
Wait, was he parties with the Malaysians and the Singaporeans there, or what?
I think it's just he gets away from.
And the Kiwis and the Kiwis. Just
leaves he's just down here by himself, like
laying pipe. Yeah, Sacha Baron for sure.
But you're not. This isn't like me and Delby saying we have these sorts of dreams and aspirations. You are one step away from like rubbing shoulders with all these people consistently. It's such a good example of what you can achieve step by step and by just sticking at the process and consistency.
I mean, yeah, I'd say like I'm naturally talented. Just from when I was a kid, I had this talent to do accents, impressions, and just like voices and whatever, and just be naturally funny. But that only gets you so far. Like at some point, you're gonna have to work on your skills to develop it and grow. Otherwise, like you have a ceiling, and I don't want to have that ceiling.
That's what I was going to ask you as well. Now, I feel like some people get away with it. If you're doing Jamaican or Chinese or black voice instead of black face, do you get blowback, or do people just go, oh, no, he's just doing an impression? Because that's always like the fucking fuck woke culture, by the way.
I know, yeah.
I hate that shit.
No, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Honestly, like, because I've built I've built this image and this brand of like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Of like, I just do like 20 different accents, impressions, characters. Like no one can talk shit because I can actually do it well.
Yeah.
I do my research and it's pretty accurate. And like at the end of the day, like you can tell I'm doing it because I enjoy it. And I'm not trying to like hate on any culture or whatever, right? Like I actually want to represent in a way. So, and it's because I'm an extension. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm an extension of the people that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? And so that's the whole point of what I do. And there are people who still every day to this day, every day shit on me, or like they're like, oh, you're racist, you're misogynistic, you're this, you're that, you can't do that, you can't do this. I'm like, all right, whatever. But 99 or 95% of the other people are like, this is amazing, this is so funny. Like the Nigerians love my Nigerian stuff. I do, like, you know, they back me on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Jamaicans, like, you know, like there's always people in every culture who will like be woke and like, oh, cancel this guy. This guy's terrible. Like he's this, that. I'm he, him. These are them. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Is it bad in Canada? Because it's.
Oh yeah.
It's Because over here it's like it's starting to creep in, but there's massive pushback now. We're like, fuck them all, bro. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. I feel like Australia, you guys are like more like hard, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, fuck off, mate. You know, you're a cunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, go fuck yourself. But like in Canada, it's not. They're a little softer, obviously. Like in the States, they don't give a fuck most parts. But Canada's still soft. You know what I'm saying? It's so soft. Everyone's like, oh, on edge and like, you know, like passive aggressive.
You got to be on edge living under today. So
yeah, he just shuts.
Well, it's also fucking. Day after tomorrow here every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just you never know what the hell's happening with the weather here. Everyone's just losing their minds. But yeah, man, like you just have to plow through, man. You got to just do your thing, and you have to understand you can't please everyone either, which is something that really made it easy for me recently. I'm like, you know what? No matter what I do, every single day someone's going to say something about this video or this material. And like you should, like everyone gets flack. Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Sebastian, whoever.
And it's not real, man. The internet outrage is all fake because these people wouldn't.
Yeah, it's fake. Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah. Have you?
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you got a girlfriend now or no?
No, I did last year in March. Actually, it's almost coming up in a year. Yeah.
Now, has the new has all the new fame helped with the ladies and the partying, or do you not relax or what?
I mean, like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, I wish there was more. It's not enough. I'm not happy yet. I'm not stopping until I get a nude a day. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But no, it's like
clip. That's
the clip.
That's
I'm not stop. We go from I'm not stopping to Joe Rogan to I'm not stopping until I get one a day.
I only want to be on the Joe Rogan podcast so I can fuck girls. That's the only reason I'm doing. I don't want to.
You're such a misogynistic pig.
Oh, the bit of irony is he's going to use Joe Rogan to get the one nude. So it's perfect.
He's like, hey man, like, you have anything coming up for you? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going on world tour to fuck every woman in every country. So if you can shout that out, that'd be great. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Joe.
No. Thanks, Joe.
Is that your?
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
yeah. Sorry, go.
Oh yeah.
Is that your own branding hat that I'm looking at now as well? And then,
not really. I mean, like, this is actually a gift from one of my fans. She develops merch. She gave this to me 2 years ago, actually.
Wow.
They said a couple other ones, and I wear it because, like, I don't know, I don't care. Like, I'll just wear whatever. But cool. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's cool. Thanks. Yeah. I'm actually doing my own merch one day. I don't want to do it yet. Like, I feel like it's too early, but I'm still a nobody. Like, no one gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anyone really cares to buy merch. But
after all the girls you're gonna have sex with, you're Dwayne the Cock Johnson.
Hey, yeah. This is their gift at the end of the fuck. You know, here you go.
Well, I heard
that. I will douse you.
Steve Tyler, I think, from Aerosmith, when he would wear women's shirts, everyone's like, why is he wearing women's shirts? But it's because he kept it from the girl he'd fucked
that's
the night
so
before
funny.
and wear it on stage.
What the
So
That's hilarious.
if you look up,
Well,
I think it's Steve Tyler from Aerosmith, renowned for wearing women blouses, or one of these rock stars.
Wow.
Everyone was like, why? And it's because whoever he was banging the night before, and
That's
sometimes he had
hilarious.
3 or 4 on
Oh
stage
shit!
because it was a
Damn,
good
what a
night.
savage, eh? What a savage.
Yeah.
It was a good
Yo,
night.
Yeah. So
unless so if I did that, unless I fucked only obese women, I'm getting on stage with every shirt I'm wearing is gonna be a tube top, okay? Because that's just not gonna fit me. That's gonna stop right here unless I fuck obese women. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta be bigger than me if the shirt's gonna fit. So
I do love how there's no fucks given by you. Like you do that with the DJ Khaled stuff, and you just fucking all in.
Yeah.
And you've got that sort of bulletproof fucking mindset. It seems, man. It's
wicked.
Yeah,
Thanks,
good.
man.
I fucking hate DJ
I mean,
Khaled, man. Like, yeah, smart, loyal. It's like, shut up, cunt.
Nah. It's so funny. He's a character, man. He's a character, man. He's the one he like, he does his thing and like it works for him. So it's like I can't really hate on him, to be honest. But I mean, obviously you don't have to like him, but like the fact he's smart. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, like you have to. It's also good to have like the right support system around you, the right people around you, and that's what kind of drives me to keep going as well. And that's what really I think makes people become really successful is having the right people around you and the right ideas around you.
Is your brother younger or older than you? That help.
He's older. He's older and more wise than I am. So yeah.
How old are you, Ruff? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I'm 28.
Nice, cool. So sweet, you're in that.
Yeah. I know. I'm a youth, man. I'm still young, and
Yeah.
So I have so much time.
Yeah. Yeah, because we're 35, 36 this year, so it's
Oh fuck, really? Damn, yeah. I thought you were like closer to my age. Yeah.
No, it's that Aussie.
He's just
Aussie wog culture.
Just calling us
the
up.
Aussie wog, wog. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey man, you look good, man. That fade too. You're definitely pulling some fucking Sheilas, no?
With
Sheilas, I love
it. with consent. With consent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
as you should. Yeah.
And conscious of your time as well, obviously.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
Just before we finish up, what's going on in the future? What you got coming up, and anything exciting you got planned?
Yeah,
man. So I'm going on this U.S. tour in April. I'm working on. Actually, I just did a movie. I was a lead role in it, and it's going to come out in September, October. So I'm excited for that.
Oh, is it going to be like a big Hollywood one, or is it indie?
No, it's an indie, but like it's going to be blasted on a lot of film festivals around at least North America, hopefully in the world too, but we'll see. And then man, I'm working on coming to Europe and Australia actually for a stand-up tour as well in the next year or so. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, see if you can get it to coincide with summer and Fringe, because that's
sure, man. Yeah, no, 100%. But nonetheless, like obviously we'll love to have you guys there and maybe get some fucking spots going too with the boys.
Sure, bro. Easy. All right, bro. Well, I know what's the time now. Yeah, it's time. What time is it there? 6:40 nearly. In the
almost 6:40 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for making us get up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, cheers for your time. To let your brother know, thanks for organising it with all the clusterfuck with the timing and that. So
good, man. No,
appreciate it. Bro.
I mean, like it makes sense. Yeah, it's tough, like to coordinate with such different time zones. So
yeah, the fucking nightmare,
mate.
Fucking bullshit, man. Yeah. But yeah, let me know, man. We'd love to be back and maybe even do a longer one next time.
Yeah, well, hopefully if you come to Perth at some point, we'll fucking get you on.
And for sure. Yeah, 100%, man. Would love that. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Let's fucking do that. Maybe fight some kangaroos and we'll go out. All right, boys. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Much love. Yeah, we'll talk soon.
All right.